Hello, welcome back. I'm done with my composition and I wanted to show you I have my flowers in the left hand side. My bigger flower, a flower that's closed a little bit, and then I have a bud over here. I have another flower down here that's lost one of its petals. And then I tried to make it smaller down into this area. So a little bit more interesting to concentrate your focus on one area when you're drawing something, or mixed media, or whatever. Okay, what I'm going to do to start this off, I'm going to put this liquid frisket on it. And I'm going to do that for the flowers. And all you do, you shake it up really good. And then you get an old brush, because it will ruin your brush if you don't wash it right away, or if you like a brand new brush, I would definitely not recommend it. All you do is dip your brush in it, and you go over to wherever you want to block off the watercolor. In this case, I want to block off all the flowers, and that's it. You just paint it right on. I like doing watercolor, but I'm not, like I said, I don't think I am that great at it, even though I hear, people say that it's beautiful, it's great, blah, 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 which is awesome. I feel good when people say that. I wish I was a lot better at it. I wish I didn't need this frisket, but some people need a helping hand every once in a while. And this is what I think as a helping hand. Okay, that's all there is to it. Wherever you put the frisket at is going to be the same color as your background right now. So just think about that when you're putting it on there. All it really is liquid plastic. You put it on there, you make sure you get all the spots. And you have to work pretty fast with this stuff. It does dry extremely fast. I put a little bit extra than I think I need. Sometimes I'll miss a spot. So that's why I do that. Okay, while I'm doing this, I'm going to pause it so you guys won't be bored watching me do this. But if you guys have any questions at all about, liquid frisket, the composition, anything, please don't hesitate leaving me a message on the bottom, okay? And I'll be right back. Okay, as you can see, I put down my liquid frisket, and I'm about to put down my initial wash in the back. And everything that is orange right now will become the same color as this after I'm done. So, is it still wet? A tiny bit wet right here. So all I'm going to do is the background right now, right over here, and then I'll get started on the trees and the leaves. Okay, as you can see, I soaked my brushes, and I'm gonna use the wash brush, the big one, okay, for the background. So what initially I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put some water down. And you go right over whatever you're painting. And go right over the frisket, which is good. Okay. And I want the background to be in here too. Just a little bit. Okay? Oh, don't forget in between your trees as well. And don't be upset if you get a little bit of water, like I did, on your tree itself. See? Don't be upset. You can fix it, per se, but it's all about the watercolor experience. It's not supposed to be perfect. So what color do I want to start on the background? Let's see. I think I'm going to do this really beautiful blue. And I like to put my paints here so you can know what I'm painting. It's a gorgeous blue, and I'm just placing it down, even right over the flowers. See how it resists it? I'm going to try, I know it's not going to do it, but I'm going to try not to go in on the leaves right now. Just quickly putting this in. Okay. You always try to find your where the light is coming from. So for me, the light is coming from the top left. So I got to take that into consideration when I'm doing things like this. Get the blue in. I like that color. Okay. So top left, so I'm going to dab a tiny bit over here just to make it a little bit more transparent. Okay, and then I'm going to get a smaller brush and I'm going to pull the background through. Gives the illusion of, and then wipe it off, gives the illusion of trees all the way in the back. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be great trees, you know, it's just the illusion that there's trees all the way in the back. Okay. See how it's lighter over in here? Gets a little bit darker. And don't forget over here. Don't forget to pull a little bit of paint through on this side. Okay, and then I'm gonna do, let's see, another blue. And I'm just gonna place a couple over in here. Couple of trees. And it's okay if you get it like too thick or whatnot. Okay? I think I want a couple more trees right over here. And then I'm going to put another tree right about here. I like that. Maybe even you go tree happy. Okay. And I think that's a little bit too dark, so I'm going to go back and blot it out. See how it gives you the illusion of the trees? Okay, I think I'm going to blot a little bit more. I want them to be visible, but not too much. Okay, then I'm going to start down here. I'm going to wash off my brush really good so I won't get any blue down in here. And let's see, let's start off with a yellow. But you know what? It would have been nice if I put the water down first. Okay. Since I have the frisket on there, I can go right over this to get the background done. Ideally, you're supposed to wait until this dries so your colors won't drag into it. Ideally. And then I'm going to get some up in the trees. Being careful, not too careful. Okay. And then get the last tree over here. Remember, everything that it's going to be on the left, it's going to be a little bit darker than everything on the right. Or, I'm sorry, the left. Hopefully I said that. Everything over here is going to be a little bit lighter this way. And then the dark areas are going to be over here. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a yellow. Yellow and green, or yellow and blue, make green. So that's why I'm going to start with the yellow over in here, because I have the leaves over here. And I just want it to flow a little bit. Okay, get a little bit over here. Don't forget to get all the leaves. Okay, and then I'm going to rinse my brush. And then I'm going to go for the green colors. You can do a lighter blue. You could do the same blue that you did before. Get it right up in here. And get the green color. Okay. Then I'm going to start off with a lighter green. To have it all flow together. And then a little bit over here. Rinse off your brush really good. I'm going to go to a darker green. Okay, and then I'm just going to place it right down on my leaves. Okay. And then I'm going to go for the darkest value green that I have. And I'm going to place some right in here. And there's not enough water, I don't think. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. My dog. I'm going to place a little bit of green up in here. Are you saying hello to everybody on YouTube, Rusty? Okay, I rinse out my brush. Kind of looks like a big mess, don't it? Okay. Stop, Rusty. I'm going to go in this sepia color, sepia. And then I'm going to get some, make it look like it's the bark of this tree. Okay. And then I actually really like this color. I want to pull it down into the leaves area. Let's pull it right down. And then I can pull it over to here. You can use a brush or a dryer to dry this up, but I like how it looks when it's drying by itself, you know. I'm just going to pull the color, encourage it to go up. Okay. I think I want some of the color back in here. Okay, and since I want this area to be a little bit of lighter, that's all I do, to make it a little bit lighter. Okay, so far so good. I'm going to be back to show you what it looks like when it's all dry. And we'll go on from there. I highly recommend you leaving everything on, the frisket on, until it dries completely. Okay. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back.